Hello and welcome to today's video. We did it, boys! Not only is it the first VR world record, probably, but it's the first VR WRC world record by a disabled guy using a hand controller. More brownie points for me, I think. But seriously, back to the WRC VR. This is the lap playing in the background. Just gonna let it play and talk about my experience using VR in WRC. So, is it good? Is the picture quality good? What's the frames like? Just the usual kind of questions. And I'd say it's okay. It's definitely got nothing on like AC in VR by a long shot. But we know it's, pre-alpha or whatever it is, beta testing. So hopefully in the future it's going to get a little bit better. But the car itself looks really good. The trees in the distance, distance in VR is always a hard thing to get right as well. But the trees in the distance pretty much look like arse. If I turn up the resolution in the Oculus app above, I think it was 4224 by 2272. I get real bad tearing on the screen. Like all the shit starts lagging and it just doesn't look good. Like you can't play like that. And last night I was running 72 Hz because I thought it was the frames that was causing this. Running it on 90, which I normally run on 90 max res, like on AC, is absolutely fine. But on this I couldn't work, I did quite a lot of testing, I changed a lot of settings, but I ended up working out that 80 Hz on 4224 by 2272 with anti-space warp thing in debug set to disabled was the best thing for me. The quality of the video on OBS isn't great either. Same again, normally on AC, if I'm doing VR, I have to record in 1080 because any more than that and it just stutters, and I have to run the game in 1080. But when I record the replays afterwards, or if I'm recording not in VR, I can easily run in, was it 3840 by 2160, like Ultra HD. I could probably do 4K, but I don't need to, and I get higher frames, and it's just a better quality video at the end. And you don't really notice that much difference, especially when you just upload it to YouTube. But anyway, this is my go-to settings for WRC. And the next thing, it's clearly competitive. So if we look at my flat screen time, before I was doing this, I was 4 seconds off. I was actually preparing last week to beat this time. I spent a couple of days learning the track and I got it down to 4 seconds off. But then I heard that the VR update was coming at the end of the month, so I stopped playing it for like a week, waiting for the update. It finally came out. I thought this would be the perfect time to do the lap, set the world record in VR, content for the boys. So that's what we did. But when I was playing on the screen, I was like, man, how am I going to find these 4 seconds? And then switching to VR, I was actually able to see bits of the track and like see different lines a little bit different. Some of the stuff was definitely harder because when I play on the screen, I play on the hood view. It's just easier for me. On this anyway. And I feel like sometimes just being that little bit more to the front, being extra like tucked into the front of the car, you can easily control the front end a lot more. Whereas like this, in VR, there was some corners where like you just can't see around the corner as much as if I was attached to the hood. But then at the same time, it allowed me to see different lines that I wouldn't necessarily see. Some of the end of the track I was really struggling with. Obviously the end of the track is the bit you do the least because you spend all your time doing the first like 4 sectors trying to improve on them. So the beginning gets mastered, whereas the end is kind of like the last bit that you learn, but we still managed to do it. And actually my predicted time was like another second-ish off my time that I achieved, and it wasn't a perfect run. Like you can definitely go faster. When I did a few world record runs when the game first came out, I always said it's possible to go faster. And obviously while the game's early out, there's not that many crazy records set, and I maybe did like 4. I'm sure they've all been beat, but yeah, I thought I would leave it for a bit, let some challenging times be set, and then come back and try and beat it. And like I said, the fact that I can keep up and even beat the #1 time with a hand controller is pretty insane even still for me. But I'm going to let the rest of the lap play. If you have any more questions, just write them down in the comments and I'll catch you at the end.
Slight right, 50. 4 left, keep in 120. 4 left, unseen to 6 right of abreast, 40, slowing, 5 left and 3 right, opens, keep in, 180, 6 left, tightens 5, past junction, into left of a crest, 40, 5 right, into crest, into 6 left, long, slowing, 50, 4 right of a crest, half long, 70, 4 left, keep in, and 4 right, half long, 30, caution, 3 left, long, tightens, 30, 5 right, into right of a crest, and late 5 right, long, 70, unseen, late 3 left, half long, 70, 3 right, tightens, and 3 left short, 50, late 5 right, half long, and 4 left with a bump, keep in, 60, crest, finish, 200 to stop. Okay, that's a 5 minute, 39.9.
Lol. As you can imagine, I was fucking buzzing. As soon, like I wasn't sure if I'd be here or not, and as soon as I heard him say 39, because I knew the record was 40, I was like, no way, I fucking did it. Like, you know what it's like. If you've been chasing world records before and you finally get it, you know what it's like. But it's nearly 3 AM. I need to render this video and upload it, so there's no outro. GG, if you made it to the end, like I said, if you have any more questions, write them in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. Thanks for watching, boys. I'll catch you in the next one.